It's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. I am back with another Christmas toy for you guys. So, Merry Christmas in July 2022. Super excited to be back with you. This is actually the last one of the figure and house series in Peppermint Lane that has been released, at least near me. I think there were pictures online of another one, but it was pre-order forever, and then it was out of stock and they returned all the pre-orders and they never showed up at stores. So I'm not really sure, but that was also during COVID, where we had a lot of plastic shortages and supply shortages and worker shortages, etc., etc., etc. So I think we're still having a lot of those issues. I don't know. I don't know if we're expecting to see it this Christmas or not, but if we find another one, of course, I will get it and put it on the channel. Okay, let's talk about this one. We have got Pop Town Christmas number 4. This is Mayor Patty Noble with City Hall. Now, there is actually another Mayor Patty Noble figure that is sold in a separate box, but she does have a different outfit, which is really cool that it's not the same figure. And of course, I do have that one, and I will put it on the channel. If I haven't already posted it, I will post it and then put a link in the description. You can also follow the playlist to check that out. All right, guys, let me show you the box. This is actually a light up house. The figure itself doesn't light up, but the house does light up. So it does take 2 AA batteries, and you are going to need a Phillips head screwdriver for that. It does not come with batteries, so you are going to need that. Also, it doesn't come with a screwdriver, so you're going to need that as well. Okay, this is a Funko Pop, so it's not sealed. You can just pull this tab out. Mine stuck a little. And then you can pull out the double plastic tray inside. Slightly humorously, there is actually a sheet of instructions in here that I guess tells you maybe some safety warnings, and also that it takes the 2 AA batteries. But guys, look at this insane sheet of instructions / warnings / whatever they write in here. I don't know. And it's tiny print too, but maybe it's just in 400 languages. I don't know. I think it's funny because it's a Funko Pop and it comes with a set of instructions. So it's just beautiful to me. All right, this comes in a double plastic tray, and it is one of those pop sealed trays. At least that's what I'm calling them, or these little pop things. So there's one above her head, one to the left of her, one just below her, and then 2 on this side. So you're gonna need to pop those out in order to get the 2 trays apart. Ooh, some of them are a little tight. Go. Goodness. Wow, that was the hardest one yet. I think some of them got crushed weird or something. They shouldn't be that difficult to open. But yeah, then we have Mayor Patty Noble and this house. I'm sorry, City Hall. So that's the building that it comes with, which makes sense because we've got the mayor. All right, we're going to talk about Mayor Patty Noble first. She's so cute. Okay. So here she is up close, loving the side bow. Yeah, okay, so that was a need. I love that she's got this ribbon tied around her, which is something that they would do to a tree anyway, except the ribbon does say mayor, kind of like one of those, you know, Miss Congeniality pageant type banners. I can't think of what that's called right now. Sash? Maybe, whatever. Anyway, guys, back to the tree. She actually has a lot of light green for her face, but it does blend into some darker green around her, which is nice. And she's got a few textures of these branches and things, but not too much. She's also got a little bit of texture to make this look like a ponytail. It's like that is also her top of the tree, which I think is a super cute way to make hair on this instead of having it standing straight up. Her arms look like they're made of wood. She's got some texture in here, so it looks like little, like, you know, trunks or something. And the same thing with her feet. They look like little tree trunks. They're so cute, you guys. All right, so she doesn't really have a separate head from body, so unfortunately there is no joint on this one, but it is pretty well made. We've also got, you know, detail in the crease of this sash banner thing and more where it actually ties, so I really appreciate that. I like that they faded the lighter green of her face into the back of her. It also makes the back look like that's more hair and things like that, so I think that's really nice how they did this. I appreciate the design. All right, she also does not need a stand because she's got these big trunk feet, which is really nice. It's interesting too that it makes it look like two stumps. They're actually separate instead of being a single piece, so that's fun for the design. It's hard to see. There we go. Now you can kind of see the space between the legs. It actually is separate trunks, so that's cool. And then we've got City Hall. It is sort of a mint green color is what I would call that, which is really nice that it wasn't the same color as Patty's hair or face, so I really appreciate that, but it's still a Christmassy kind of color, and it's a nice color, and it's pretty for the building and things like that. It's also like one of those colors that they would paint a house in New Orleans, so I appreciate it. Okay. Unrelated to that, it does say City Hall on the top of the window between these double doors. It's also got the double doors, which is really fun. I'm a little bit disappointed that we don't actually have any windows on the side and the back of the building, and they've done this with some of this series, and some of them they haven't, so it's really kind of odd that they did that. I really would appreciate seeing at least side windows, since this does light up, and once you put them all on display, while the back may not be seen, the sides probably will, so a little bit disappointed by that, but it's not a big deal. We do actually have textured roof shingles in here, which is nice. We've got lots and lots of windows on the front, which is kind of fun. It's a big tall building, so it's got a slightly different shape than some of the other buildings, which is nice, as well as these steps that go up to it. We've got textured brick down here. We've got some different weird wood setup all across the back and sides and things. But again, it just seems like an unnatural building, because what building only has windows on the front and none on the side or the back? So a little bit strange, but I like the snow on the top except for the glitter. The glitter is actually on top of the snow, and it does come off when you touch it. So you're going to want to probably spray it with something or cover it in clear nail polish, something of the sort. I haven't done it yet, but I need to do it, you know, now that I've opened it. So I will be doing that at some point. All right, I did tell you also this does light up. So if you look at the bottom here, this is where our battery compartment is. You are going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, which is the one that looks like a cross. And then there is also an on-off switch up here, which is really nice. So when you have this on display or you're playing with it, whatever you're doing with it, you can turn it on and off to help save battery life. So I really appreciate that. Now, if you are going to store it in between and only use this for a Christmas display at the holidays, or, you know, at the holidays and then during the Christmas in July thing, however you want to do this, while it's stored, I would definitely take the batteries out, because they do tend to corrode and have issues. I also, though, live in a very hot, very humid state, so maybe part that batteries are being made cheaper, part that it just happens, I don't know. But just a forewarning for that, so you don't have to worry about cleaning out corrosion and things like that. If you're not going to be using it for a long time, probably take the batteries out. For right now, I'm going to put the batteries in so I can show this to you. So I'm going to get 2 AA batteries and put them in, and I will be right back to show you it lit up. Alright guys, I've got batteries in the bottom of it. I didn't screw the piece back in because I'm going to take batteries out until I'm ready to put this on display, but I will flip the switch to on, and we can see what this looks like. Unfortunately, it is pretty bright in here, so it's kind of hard to see, but we can see, oh, looks like the windows are starting to light up a little bit more. I think it takes a couple seconds after you turn it on, and especially because this is the first time it's been turned on. Except maybe if they tested it in the factory, I don't know. I bought it. I think this was from GameStop, maybe? This actually is not the GameStop exclusive, but I think that I purchased Patty and the Snowman at GameStop, because that's where I found them. I don't remember about the other two. I think Alice I found online, and I think Santa was probably online, probably eBay or something. Anyway, not important. The important thing is it lights up. So I'm going to turn off some lights and see if you can see this a little bit better. It's kind of bright here already through all of these windows that are open, so we'll see. But give me just a minute to turn some lights off. Alright guys, I think we got pretty significantly darker, so it's a lot easier to see now. And you can still see the rest of the building. It's probably actually a good lighting for this. I was filming some of these and it was pitch black, so this is probably better lighting than it was. But you can see that all these are lighting up now, so that's really cool. Even these top windows actually do light up, which is really nice. So yeah, there's what we're looking at. You can see the City Hall written on it now. Very nice. Someone actually did shovel the steps. Doesn't look like there's ice on it. Very safe. Alright. Alright guys, I think that is everything that I wanted to show you on these. As far as further review than what I've said, I think a lot of the stuff I've told you whether I wanted to see new things or wanted to see things removed, but I'll kind of do a little review here now. Of course, I want all the glitter gone or sealed appropriately without me having to seal it. This super frustrates me that a lot of toy companies release this kind of stuff and the glitter comes off everywhere, and it's super frustrating, especially if you're going to give this to a kid. Now it is everywhere. So that's frustrating that I have to still handle this after purchasing this toy brand new. So yeah, that upsets me a little bit. Also, I would like to have seen windows on at least the sides of the building. Doesn't bother me as much on the back because I assume it's probably supposed to sit against a wall or something and be in a display, so I'm okay with that. But I would have liked to have seen some on the sides or even a side door, anything like that, that's just a little bit more light up features there. Of course, I'd love to see joints, but I say that about every Funko Pop. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. I think it's cute. I like that they did the yellow bow instead of making it red because I think that just would have been too much on the red and green. I also appreciate the green here on the house being different from the green on the Christmas tree. What's her name? Patty? Mayor Patty. So I appreciate that, but it's still a pretty green and it's fun for a house. So I appreciate that. Also, all the different texture and things in here is really nice. Even the texture of the shingles, things like that, texture on her hair. And I guess her belly and stuff, whatever that is called, the fur of the tree, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, overall pretty impressed with the whole set, and I love that it lights up. I super appreciate the on-off switch as well. So yeah. Okay guys, I think that is everything that I wanted to show you on these, but I want to know what you guys thought. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think of these? Do you have it? Are you planning on getting it? Is it for you, for a kid, for a collector? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed the content that you saw today and you haven't had a chance yet, please do take a moment to hit that red subscribe button down below. Completely free for you to do. Takes just a second of your time, and it doesn't give you notifications unless you hit the notification bell next to it. So really doesn't affect you too much, but it really helps us out. It shows us that you appreciate us, and it encourages us to help keep posting videos like this on the channel. So we appreciate you if you have already subscribed or if you choose to do so now. So thank you so much to all of you guys. All right, after that, you can hit the thumbs up to leave a like, and you can go check out our channel. We've got plenty of other toy reviews and other things on there. We've also got, of course, all of the Peppermint Lane Funko Pops, other action figures, other Funko toys that aren't Pops, all sorts of stuff on there, and stuff that's not even close to the toy that I reviewed today. So be sure to check that out, and if you have any recommendations of things that you want to see that you haven't seen on our channel or in our playlists, let us know down in the comments as well. Maybe we have it and can do it for you, or maybe we can buy it and do a review for you. So let us know if you have any requests. All right, be sure to join us again soon, and until next time, have a great time playing.